All right, 3, 2, 1, let's get it. Welcome back to another episode. What are we on? 879 of What's Your Problem, the podcast. I'm your host, Marsh Buice. And here on What's Your Problem, there's 3 universal problems we all face: adversity, uncertainty, and complacency. You may have a lot of different problems out there, but they're all going to fall within either one of those: adversity, uncertainty, or complacency. One, more, or all of them. And the skills that you need to develop to handle the adversity, embrace uncertainty, and never settle again is the framework that we talk about. There's just 5 skills, and they're innate within you. You just got to ignite them so that way you can be RFA, be ready for anything. And those 5 skills, say it with me now, those who have been with me a time or 10, are communication, curiosity, creativity, continuous learning and action, and productive confrontation. So I'm so grateful that you are back here with me. I'm excited. We are racing toward 1,000 episodes, and it is my goal this year to put out episode number 1,000. And I'm excited about that. It's monumental for me, and I hope that over the years that you've been with me, I hope it's been beneficial to you. If this is your first time here, welcome, and I hope that you get benefit from these episodes and that you will return. So today I want to talk about something that is deceptively simple, yet incredibly powerful. And it's the value of small tasks and how managing these small moments can lead to huge, or some people say huge, changes. So let me read to you for context. Let me read to you something from James Allen. James Allen wrote, "Just as the strong doing of small tasks leads to greater strength, so the doing of those tasks weakly leads to greater weakness. What a man is in his fractional duties, that he is in the aggregate, the sum total of his character." Now think about that for a second. The weak man becomes strong by attaching value to little things and doing them consistently. On the other hand, a strong man becomes weak by falling into laziness and neglecting some of those small tasks. Neglect forfeits what Allen calls simple wisdom. I love that. Forfeit simple wisdom and squanders energy. See, there's no way to strengthen your wisdom except by acting strongly and wisely in the present moment. And then this morning, I opened up Kevin Kelly's book, Excellent Advice for Living. And it's filled with a lot of quick, timeless nuggets of wisdom. I urge you to get the book, man. It's just, some of them are just a sentence or two. But it's just something that kind of prime you. And I opened this up after reading James Allen. And lo and behold, this is how the universe works. Things just begin to align. And lo and behold, this is what he wrote. I just cracked open the book in no random order. Cracked it open, and this is what he wrote. "The consistency of your endeavors, whether it be exercise, companionship, or work, is more important than the quantity. Nothing beats small things done every day. That's way more important than what you do occasionally." See, it's these small, consistent actions beat the sporadic burst every single time. The tortoise and the hare. You don't need to overdo it. Consistency over intensity. And the more consistent you are, the more you'll raise the bar anyway and increase your intensity. So don't worry about the intensity. You don't want to start off as a fireball and then fizzle out because you can't sustain it. This is a lifestyle that you want to develop. So the only thing that you have to worry about right now is these small acts. You just got to keep showing up. In episode 877, I urge you to go back and listen to it. Just put it out 2 episodes ago, episode 877, I was talking about 7 million ways to win in the next 90 days. And I explored David Goggins' book, Never Finished. Excellent book, great book to reference to. And he talks about managing the seconds in your life. Did you know that there are over 7 million seconds in the next 90 days? It's these 1-second decisions, whether you show up or not, these define your life. Goggins says that many people fail in these critical 1-second moments. Instead of reacting emotionally, you can pause, recenter, recalibrate, and then step back in. That episode, 877, connects so well to what James Allen and Kevin Kelly's insights were. Whether you're trying to rebuild something that you've lost, regain your focus, or simply just keep the fire alive, just trying to restoke it again. Maybe you're just kind of fizzling out. It all comes down to managing the small moments. Isn't it funny how change can feel so far away, yet in the present moment, it feels eternal? It's like it's never going to end. It's like you're never going to get out of your situation. See, your mind is constantly battling with you. It's a battlefield. It's constantly at war with you. And the only way to win is to compartmentalize your moments and keep things small and keep things simple. Tim Grover said it best. Everyone wants to set the world on fire, but you must learn how to control how it burns. I love that. Everybody wants to light up the world. Yet we light a match and it goes unbridled and it goes everywhere. But instead of burning in the right way, it just becomes a chaotic mess. And sadly, many people just live a life in ashes. And I believe this quote ties directly back to James Allen's wisdom. What a man is in his fractional duties. I love that concept, fractional duties, that he is in the aggregate of his character. Aggregate being the sum total. Bro, it's the small things, the thirds, the quarters, the halves that shape your character. And these tasks are easy to do, but they're easy also not to do. And what's easy to neglect eventually becomes your downfall. The weak man becomes strong by valuing the little things. The strong man becomes weak by neglecting them. Life is simple, though it's not always easy. And we complicate it by avoiding these small tasks. And when you avoid them, this is where you accept weakness. You know what happens when you let things build up? You end up digging yourself out, wasting energy. Think about that, wasting energy that could have been used to build something better. This is why I love the concept that you hear many people say, stack wins. You can't stack something if you're constantly tearing it down. There's nothing to stack. And so if you're always having to dig yourself out of something, you're never going to build something. And is your life worth building? If it is, you're in control of that. You got to be the one to build it because you're also the one who's tearing it down. The truth is you're never going to get to a point in life where you can coast through life. You're either managing the fractional duties or you're forfeiting wisdom and strength. So how do you handle these moments? You stop negotiating with your mind. Negotiation is what leads to defeat every single time. Bro, if you enter into negotiations with your mind, you are going to lose because your mind knows you better than anyone. Your flaws, your stars, your scars, your weaknesses, your downfalls, it's a battlefield and you're constantly at war with it. And the only way that you're going to defeat it is you got to act. You got to bust a move. And you got to value. Value is importance. Value is esteemed. Value is useful. That's what value means. And so when you value the little things, you value them. And think about it. When you don't value something, you neglect it. You're just like, no big deal. But the big deals become big consequences. It's simple wisdom. Wisdom, as I see it, is the quality of your experiences. It's knowledge. It's judgment. But you got to have experiences to be able to learn from those things and be able to have newfound knowledge and judgment, not in a destructive way, but in a productive way. It's not that everything's going to be a win. It's okay. You learn from them. You get that experience, and then you apply it for the next thing. You gain it through consistent action, even if things don't turn out perfectly. You're learning, bro. Applying good judgment and not making your situation worse. James Allen puts it simply: there is no way to strengthen wisdom but by acting strongly and wisely in the present moment. Kevin Kelly adds, nothing beats small things done every day. I mean, if you just write that on your mirror, write that on a Post-it note. Nothing beats small things done every day. So when you manage your fractional duties, you build strength, you conserve energy, and you avoid forfeiting wisdom. It's really that simple. So when you feel overwhelmed, and you will, just don't quit. Take what Goggins says is a mental knee. So take a mental knee, recenter, and ask yourself, how's this play out? If I quit right now, how's this going to play out? Where will all of this lead? Is it leading in the direction that I want to go? Go back and listen to episode 877 if you need to. But then, bro, get back in the game. Manage the small things. Handle the fractional duties. And keep it simple. And keep it moving. And never settle. Thanks for tuning in today. Remember, life is built in the simple moments. The consistency of your efforts will always beat the intensity done occasionally. So just manage those 1-second decisions. Take action and keep building your strength. Until next time, stay tough, never settle. Peace.